How's it going, guys? Andrew here.
And Caleb.
Welcome back to another LCR.
And what a fun one we have packed for you guys. I'm actually really excited for this.
Yeah, so Captain Marvel's coming out next week.
Not to be like I'm not excited about the other ones. I'm excited about everyone, but I'm like especially excited for this one.
Yeah, so this is going to be a unique one. This is kind of like the first podcast where...
Yeah, very slow week. We didn't want to... Yeah, this is the first non-news or movie one.
Yeah, if you kind of count Christmas, but...
True. Yeah, this is special events. That's the third one.
Yeah, that special events like big holidays or something.
Call this a creative.
Yeah, we are branching off and we're going to talk about one particular topic. And
I just thought of a fifth category you can do.
What's
and
that?
you already want to do one, story time.
Ooh, story time.
We'll have some story time podcasts down the line.
That'd be, catering.
The one.
The catering.
The one.
But, if you read the title of it, we're going to talk about cartoons that we would want to be in film.
Mm-hmm.
Either live action or animated.
Yeah, would it
Claymation.
Chalkmation? Little foreshadowing.
Oh! Rules are the movie, if it's already been in theaters, it's out. So it kind of makes sense.
What do you mean?
No SpongeBob's, no Rugrats, no Pokemons.
Oh, I didn't know we were gonna have that.
Yeah,
one.
no, can't do those anymore.
I mean,
but if
Pokemon, I'll give Pokemon a pass because Detective Pikachu. That's a spinoff.
Okay, fair enough. Anyways, but if
you're like, can
if
I
they
do it
had
better?
TV movies, that's okay. We can still.
Oh, of course. I keep forgetting Rugrats had two.
Wild Thornberrys even had one.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was a crossover,
I think,
with the Rugrats, where they're on the island.
Okay, then Wild Thornberrys, I'm pretty sure had two then as well.
Did they have an origin movie?
Yo, so that means Rugrats technically had three, because they had their original.
I always forget that Rugrats was a big fucking thing.
Rugrats was huge in the 90s.
Dude, Rugrats got 2.5 movies, and SpongeBob only got 2.
But like really one, like in the prime of like when Nickelodeon movies were coming out like that.
Right.
Like, because the SpongeBob movies, like the Rugrat movies came out like kind of stagnant, like in years together. But
and that was supposed to be the end of SpongeBob too, after the first one.
That's pretty crazy.
Could you imagine what SpongeBob would be like if it ended right there? What the world would be like? Would we have SpongeBob memes?
I don't think so.
Even though most of the memes come from the first 3 seasons?
But I feel like the fact that SpongeBob is still relevant is what keeps him in the loop. That the show is still going. People still watch the old seasons.
Anyway, just still blows my mind that Rugrats has more movies than SpongeBob.
Yeah, for real. But we're here to talk about different shows.
We're here to talk about our own movies.
Yeah. And you can start off.
Oh. Well, I kind of spoiled it earlier, but Danny Phantom is just made to be on the big screen.
Yeah, and we've talked about this plenty of times. Now, hear me
in the
out.
Private quarters of our abode.
So, I was actually talking to a fellow coworker just last weekend.
Wow.
About this, about a Danny Phantom movie. And he said, do you know who would play Danny Phantom's dad if he was still around? Who do you think?
No, I can't think of a name. For some reason, John Goodman popped in my head, but that's like the third choice. Who?
Robin Williams.
Dude, that would have been so perfect.
Right?
Oh my god. Even though it's kind of different, but like that could totally work.
When he said that, I'm like, you can't even make the movie now. like that.
Because the only thing is like Robin isn't as big. Because like his dad's a pretty big guy.
The personality,
right?
And like the voice, like I could picture it.
For some reason, it is kind of like Timmy's dad.
Yeah,
almost, but a little smarter because I mean they built a machine.
Yeah, little smarter, kind of. Woo,
Dinkelberg.
I love Danny Phantom. Has some great ghosts.
See, now you think it'd be better as a live action?
I honestly don't think so.
No?
I don't think so.
You wouldn't want a Marvel-esque Danny Phantom?
I mean, Danny Phantom himself would look good. I just don't know if the ghost would look good.
We could do like 2 different ones. We could do like a grown-up Danny that's in his prime. Or we could do...
I like Origin.
Origin?
I like Origin.
But that's the Hollywood trick, is like, we gotta do an Origin because it doesn't matter that it's a well-known cartoon. The basic
But it's so
audience doesn't
fun
know
to
what
tell
it
an
is.
origin story. I love origin stories. I'm never gonna get bored of them, even though they have the same old tropes.
Well, like that's the thing. You don't need the origin because you can just do an extended theme for the movie with the song, and
But-
that's the intro or the origin,
Maybe that does sound awesome, but like,
dude. Or remake the movie. The movie was dark and intense
that is true.
with future
Oh,
Danny,
I just
like
wanna,
dark future Danny,
I just want to watch Danny Phantom now.
right? Yo, Danny Phantom. He was just 13. He was 13
I
when
love,
his parents what? Built a very strange machine.
Oof, what are some of your favorite ghosts?
Oh, the Box Ghost
Okay, well that's like
and the Hunter.
okay.
Ooh,
I guess those are really the only two that came to my mind because I was gonna say
Ember.
the Hunter.
had the biggest crush on Ember. Ember, you will remember the Rockstar one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
the
punk
one. Dude, you've never wanted to fuck a ghost so much in your life.
Oh, hope your mom heard you.
I know. Sorry, mother. I'm not serious.
Yeah, I think Danny Phantom would be awesome. I think it needs it. I feel like out of
Oh, yeah.
all, like, I
And
mean,
what I love is Butch Hartman, the creator, is so for it.
out of all like the Nickelodeon shows, I'm really shocked that one hasn't gotten like
More.
talk. You know, I mean, like My Life
think
as
it's
a
well known
Teenage
that
Robot.
Still love it.
It's still love it, but like it's no Danny Phantom.
Mhm.
Like, what's another?
I
Like,
never thought I'd heard that. It's no Danny Phantom.
yeah, it's like no. Like I feel like you had your SpongeBob, you had your Timmy Turner, you had your Jimmy Neutron. I kind of think you had your Danny Phantom. I think he was up there.
I think that was more its own phase.
What
I mean,
was?
even though SpongeBob and Fairly Odd Parents were going at the same time, like My Life and Danny Phantom were in their own like phase, like their years.
They weren't around the same time.
They were around the same time. I'm saying they had their category.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Even though SpongeBob and Fairly Odd Parents was made first, they kept going. We got that wave of it, and we also had like, I don't know what else we really had there, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And like now we have like freaking Gumball, Adventure Time, all those Cartoon Network.
I'm about to
ones.
say both Cartoon Network
Those
shows.
are the only ones that came
but,
to mind for the modern ones.
Um,
Which oddly enough, Nickelodeon passed up the pilot for Adventure Time, and Cartoon Network snatched that up.
look at that.
Right?
One of the most iconic shows of the 2010s.
Yeah. Big mistake by Nickelodeon.
I guess I'll name one, and we're obviously probably we haven't looked at each other's list, but
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have repeats, but
we're gonna have
obviously-
repeats. I would love Invader Zim.
Ooh. I don't know how you do that live action. Definitely. I feel like they definitely had a TV movie. And I think it was pretty dark too.
It was a dark show overall.
Oh yeah, of course, but
It's-
like darker.
Oh, it's so creepy.
I think I'm thinking of a two-parter. I think it was the finale where like Zim was so close to doing it. And like this was like the first time you're actually on Dib's side. You're like, no, Zim's kind of like evil.
Like
now.
he's like kind of the bad guy. Like he's actually about to.
Right.
I feel
Oh, grr.
like I would almost, it would be really interesting if we're going a little out of the box. Claymation would be fun.
Ooh.
I could just feel like some really cool, like the people that make like Kubo and the Two Strings, or like
Yeah,
Tim Burton's like Corpse Bride.
same dude
or-
that did Bumblebee.
Yeah, like want like get their creative minds and build
Dude, could
this
you imagine-
claymation world.
No, Tim Burton and the creator of Invader Zim, they have to work together, hands down. You could definitely tell that he's got inspiration from Tim Burton.
Tim Burton's art style, and
Dude, but yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas, claymation
yeah,
with Invader Zim.
wouldn't that be really cool?
I think my only iffy thing about it is I just love how smooth Invader Zim is.
But I love his parents, how elongated they are, and I could just see some really cool like claymation figures like that.
Oh,
and,
like the Tall? Is that what the leaders are called? Just
Yeah.
the Tall? And then the dad,
ah,
the
man,
science.
now I
dude.
just want to watch that show. I just
Right?
want to watch all the shows. Actually, one of the no, I won't say it. I'll give it away for you at least. But yeah, And I think claymation would really work for that.
Right.
Because it's like, he's an alien, so they can have different like body structures and everything, and they have really cool lighting, really cool set.
Seeing him mess with his eyes, his like contacts.
Man, seriously, I wish I could just pitch that.
I mean, we basically are.
Yeah.
What if we just send this podcast to studios?
Just be like, hey guys, listen to this nonsense to these people that have no fans.
No, I'm not going to listen to the guy that just said he'd fuck a ghost.
Twice now. Let us remind you.
Is that another shirt idea? I think so.
Get your pen and paper to write that down.
It's over there.
No. Go ahead with
I think I'll just shoot through a few of these because they're smaller ones. I've talked about before the X's. It'd be a fantastic, incredible spinoff. Even though they're spies. But it looks like Pixar, or it could be live action. I think it'd be great. Martin Mystery. I don't think you've ever seen it. It's by the makers of Totally Spies. It's got that art style.
I think you told me about it. He has like a red, not like an orange jacket on?
Yeah, something like that. And he's got like a girl cousin with him, and a caveman. Like their whole shtick is they travel back in time and through like different dimensions, I think. And a caveman went into the future and he's stuck, and now he's a part of the team. He's all modernized, even though he's still like got the brain of his caveman. Definitely live action. That could be great. Solving Scooby-Doo-esque mysteries, but more Scooby-Doo if it's real and not humans pulling tricks, you know?
You're saying Scooby-Doo's not real.
It's fixed, not fake. I already said it. Totally Spies is just a Charlie's Angels spoof.
Yeah.
That's just too easy. Karen Gilliam, that's the redhead.
She's so hot.
With the green. Cat Scratch, dude. Cat Scratch with
the three little cats.
Yeah, we talked about this the other day. Mr. Black.
Oh, okay.
And Waffles.
Yep.
And Gordon.
Yes. Okay.
The fat orange cat.
Was that Nickelodeon?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was
but I think they had like the first season on Nickelodeon. And they pushed it to Nicktoons.
Yeah, it was a little more adult.
And they had like the little newts and stuff, little lizard guys. Man, we thought this would fit in a mini.
It would have not fit in a mini.
I think that would be I don't know how you'd do that live action. Like Garfield? Ugh.
Oh gosh, no.
Heck no.
No, probably just animation. Sometimes shows are just meant to stick animated.
Now I'm trying to think of like maybe like
Aladdin.
You're not gonna beat a dead horse. I'm trying to think of like maybe like what kind of art style, but nah, move on with it. Rocket Power.
No, see, that could be live action.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd be it's almost kind of like, you didn't see it, but mid-90s. The Jonah Hill movie.
Right, yeah.
Kind of like that, but like not as rough.
Mm-hmm.
Like
to just do the episode where they meet Tony Hawk. You remember that? And they went to the high-tech area and they had to prove themselves as skaters, surfers, hockey players. What else did they do? Everything?
Right.
Snowboarders. It'd be too cool.
That'd be a good one.
Right. And now, even though they looked more like kids, it definitely just be like teenagers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. They did look like kids, but it would definitely be high school.
Perfect casting for the dad of the main kid. Shaggy.
What's his name?
I don't know, but I think it'd be perfect.
Yeah, he'd be a good one.
Or Eminem.
Or Eminem. Oh man, yeah, I could see it.
Right?
I could see it.
Just mix those two together and do a nice Shag and M stew.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to pick
eyes closed, wiggling finger around, poke at one.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, that would be trippy as hell, dude. Tim Burton, easily.
Tim Burton again.
Take the reins.
It would be interesting if it was live action.
Right?
For how creepy it could get.
The slab.
Return the slab.
Oh my god.
You definitely check the window right now. I'm pretty sure he's out there.
We didn't disturb him. We've got nothing of his. Could you, what was I going to say? Make it like Scooby-Doo 2, the live action, where we just put 5 to 10 or 15 of the monsters.
Bring the most like the fox, the duck,
The foot,
the foot, the foot guy,
the mafia foot.
oh,
Definitely have to do the dude that owned the spider castle and shot the sad cannons.
oh
They're
yeah,
the cannonballs that like hit you but like went into you and you were just like
that was
depressed.
deep.
Dude, that was
Oh, we gotta
too
get that
real.
creepy old voodoo kind of lady, like
I know what you're saying.
you know what I'm
We
talking-
definitely have to get that scene where like the spider comes out of the bathtub
it's
drain,
so gross, dude.
right? Gets his big butt out and then
Ugh.
the ducks,
Oh, what about the
alien ducks.
wife's like cousin or something that comes back, who the haircut dude? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, kind of.
He was creepy. I love that show.
I just got the theme stuck, or not the theme, but his running tune.
Yeah.
And just to see the
for love.
the giant mask.
Oh yeah.
Look up.
I would love to have
No,
that.
who
like,
would
just
be-
hanging right up there?
Someone at Etsy estimate.
Somebody
Oh,
on
yeah.
Etsy has
Who would
it.
be Eustace? Don't really care about Mira that much. Ooh, actually, Mira could be Betty White, but I just give her a fat suit. Not a fat suit, but just a little bigger.
Eustace? I don't know. Ooh,
The dad from that '70s show.
dude, literally what I was thinking. Oh my god. That's pretty crazy.
Dumbass. He says dumbass
stupid
dog.
dog.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, I can see that.
Wow, did
Studio executives, are you listening?
Please listen to us right here, our voices.
we're doing the work for you.
We are making you guys gold,
We might as well
solid
be
gold bricks,
printing
in your
money
pockets.
out.
Like seriously. But yeah,
What would she always cook for him? Or no, I think she just like one episode she made like these pie cupcake things.
Mm-hmm.
No, they were like plums and they had whipped cream on them.
Dude, do you remember the episode where she takes up stitching and she get those people like stitch her onto the quilt?
Yeah, and they'd like fly her like a kite at some point.
Yeah. That show was dark.
fucked
I
up.
loved the lard dude.
Ah,
But yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog.
definitely.
Definitely one that I would love.
We definitely need a live action now because I need to see Red Foreman as Eustace.
Oh man.
Dude, and Topher Grace could be Curry.
And I would just love to see like
Things I do for
Courage,
love.
like when he like screams and all his hair spikes. It'd be terrifying.
Dude, the hole in his tooth. Gotta get that.
This little, oh my gosh. The episode with the puddle.
Go on.
Remember? It starts off big and it's this whole underworld with the mermaid lady. And it gets smaller and smaller. And like he's Courage is saving Eustace and she's coming and she's like the big teeth and she's like the witch. And then like they pull out of the puddle
I've
and
got
then
the
it
vaguest
closes.
memory of it. Oh my god. Now I just want to watch this.
Dude, that episode is like, it's up there with Return the Slab. It's like one of the scariest ones because when it's underwater, it has like that kind of mute sound and it's kind of quiet. And then she just turns from this kind of like sexy mermaid to this just ugly.
I assume they're
witch
supposed to be like
creature.
succubuses.
Yeah, dude. Oh, that one wrecked me. Oh, who would be the voice of the computer?
I forgot about the computer. Oh my god. Ah, what kind of voice was it? Was it like a woman's voice?
No, it
Like
was a
Siri?
guy. It was almost like a
Like a butler?
yeah. It was like a
Voice?
butler kind of voice.
No, he would just Google things, right?
Yeah. And he'd be like, how do I do this? And then the computer would just tell him how to do it.
Did Courage the Cowardly Dog predict Google? Oh my god, Google wasn't a thing. Or he was just starting by
It's
then.
just starting.
Or maybe like whatever Google was called at the time was like,
Oh,
that's what we want to be.
remember the episode where he goes into like the datascape and fights that green caterpillar dude, virus thing, mucus creature?
Oh my god.
I'm literally just remembering every episode.
Right?
now. I'm loving
Okay,
it.
moving on. We could talk about this for a whole freaking podcast.
All right, go ahead.
Ah, jeez, dude. We talked about this before. Total Drama Island.
Ooh.
Dude, just make that and do like an actual reality TV show. But make it so obviously fake.
Right.
Or does reality TV already do a good job of doing that? But like that could totally be the thing, like call it Total Drama Island, and the people that know about it, like, just recreate the first season, and the fans will love it, and then the people that have no idea about it, the fans could just make fun of them for that.
Right.
So, like,
they'd be like, I don't get it.
it could be just be a whole series satirizing reality TV.
Why don't we do this?
Dude, why don't we just do all these?
Can we just do this?
We need a bigger cast for Total Drama Island. We need, what, 20 people?
We'll get there.
Oh my god.
Total Drama Island is such a dramatic name.
Right? Where would you find the island? It's got like a volcano on it.
Yeah, it was your basic island that just had
Right.
everything on it. It was very convenient.
Crazy stuff, man.
What's another
Said it
one?
before. I think there's one I was just like,
Like everything else you've said? Because I'm pretty sure
like I said before. Teenage Robot would be cool to make in a movie somehow. You know, just make it robots. You remember that movie?
with Robin Williams.
Yeah. Oh man,
Moment of silence.
gotta bring him up every time. Don't think you've seen it, Kaput and Zosky.
Nope.
I thought you were still doing your moment of silence the way you're just
I
spacing
was
out.
until you were gonna like ask me a question. I was gonna be quiet.
Jesus. They're these cool like two alien guys. I think they like go after bounties or something, and they're like in this little spaceship. So it'd just be cool to just like, Guardians of the Galaxy feel
Okay.
would be perfect for that. Go with me here. The Last Airbender, but a reincarnation. Like just ditch Aang. We don't need Korra. Who'd be the next one? And just do one movie about that.
Okay.
Because a big thing about Last Airbender was there's just too much to talk about.
Yeah.
And they just try to crunch that into a part
Too
one
much.
and promising a part two, but trying to do the whole series in 2 parts. No. No, honey, no. And that would be cool because Korra already had a futuristic feel because people were starting to build skyscrapers. It had like a steampunk feel to it almost because they had like blimps and stuff. They had electricity. Yeah, I just think it'd be really cool. Like how more futuristic it would be. And I believe it would be ground. It would be the next Airbender. Like they would be, ground would be their first one. Because Aang was air, before him was fire, Korra was water. And so it starts again with ground. And to focus on an earthbender at the beginning. Super dope. Looking up the Toph in her fighting style. Bend metal. And then platinum.
And not 5 guys moving a
Dancing.
moving a pebble.
A pebble. God damn.
Like it's what I love about that scene is that it's so intense, and then you just see this rock, and you're like,
Not at any point in the series has anyone just floated a rock so delicately.
it is like it's not like the side of the mountain getting ripped and launching. It's just like,
Yeah.
okay, we're picking this, we're doing our chores, we're picking this,
Or
up,
just as simple as a
putting it
dude
down.
making a stance and hitting his foot on the ground and just boom, a pillar of rock.
Like somebody could just walk over and just push the rock, like.
Just like, no.
It's like, it'd be
Like one of the
like,
fire,
it's my
the Fire
rock.
Nation could just be like, stop.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Last one before going back to you, Kim Possible. Just kill that Disney Channel crap movie we're getting now.
In defense, it's for children.
All of these are for children and they can be made better. Way better. God damn it. Every Disney movie is made for children.
Screw Aladdin.
I just want Karen Gilliam as Kim Possible. Is that so hard to... Is her last name Possible?
Call me, reach me.
Stop.
Okay. I'm gonna do a quick one, but I am in love with the show ever since it came back on Hulu. I would love King of the Hill to come back for a movie.
How do you make a... What do they do?
When
like
it
saying
came to
make-
The Simpsons, how did The Simpsons make a movie?
Or that's like Family Guy. I'm surprised Family Guy hasn't had a movie.
I would love Family Guy to make a movie, but like with American Dad.
Oh, like a crossover event.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Jimmy Timmy.
Yeah, like that'd be freaking awesome. 'Cause I love American Dad, but like King of the Hill, it's the most ridiculous Texan American propane loving person, Hank
Propane.
Hill, and he is so funny. and I am on I'm almost done with season 8 right now.
How many are there?
12 or 13.
Jeez.
It's like a generic answer, but just watching it, I was like, man, I mean, Beavis and Butthead, same character, Mike Judge.
Oh,
He's
didn't know that.
made both. They made 1 or 2 Beavis and Butthead movies, so why not make a pro?
How long did the not the reboot or maybe reboot of Beavis and Butthead last when they brought it back?
Maybe like a season or 2.
Huh.
I liked it back then, but
Thought it was going to be around longer.
I know, but I think that would be really fun, and also just more Hank Hill, one of the best characters ever created for cartoons. But that's
Really?
I think so.
He kind of is a staple.
He is pretty awesome. I think he's actually kind of better than Homer, and Peter.
Yeah, I'd rather have Hank than Homer.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best dads in an adult cartoon show. It'd be weird. It'd be trippy. I don't know if they could do the same stuff they did back in the day, but Ren and Stimpy.
Ooh, yeah. What would they be doing?
It'd be such a satire. I feel like it'd be super meta, and I just kind of think it'd just be some generic adventure that they would go on, or I would love for them to
Dude, you remember the space episodes where they just go insane, and the theremin kicks in?
I love it, and then you'd be watching it, and they would just cut to a commercial,
Space man,
and it just cut to
dude log,
log, and you're just like, this is the greatest thing ever. I would love them to just
powdered toast man.
If they could just remake a great plot, I feel like would they go to Hollywood to make a movie. And then
I honestly think that was an episode.
But then what they have to do is they just make fun of movies.
Oh yeah.
The whole time they're just reenacting scenes from movies. It'd be so funny. I love Ren and Stimpy. It is such a dirty show. It is one of the highlights of Nickelodeon's early
We would
career.
definitely need a 30 seconds of them as real animals.
Just
Not
a
live
trip
action.
out kind of scene, kind of.
Yeah, where they're legit animals.
Right.
I just want to see a red cat with a blue nose. Ren looks like a chihuahua.
Yeah, you would never guess Stimpy was a cat.
Yeah.
Except for when you see him in a litter box.
Right. But plus there's not a red cat.
Oh man, Toast dude. Toast guy, whatever.
Powdered toast man. Yeah.
Powdered Toast man. He's great.
And he would the powder would come from his armpits or something.
It's so gross.
He flew backwards.
This show is genius.
It's so genius.
But yeah, that's another one of mine. You got another one?
It's not a question of if I have another one.
How many more do you want to hear?
Kids Next Door.
Oh yeah, I had that one. That's an easy one.
It's super easy. I want to see all the villains.
I feel
like Scooby-Doo 2 do 10 to 15 of the villains in a war.
I feel like live action would kind of be boring.
No, dude, they could get James Cameron to do the tree houses.
Okay.
And we see the other neighborhoods.
Cool, but the kids are so distinct,
Oh, you think they look lame?
They would just look
kids?
generic. It would just look like you have your fat kid, you have your
No, but he's got curly hair and the hat, and he's always got the goggles on.
Tough looking kid. You'd have your weird girl. You had your black girl. You had your
weird girl. Is it? I always thought she was Asian.
Asian.
She would definitely be a little Asian girl.
Be Asian, but I don't know. But then I look at number 1, and I was like, you need your football head. So I'm just I'm sorry. You need your football head. And
there's definitely a Family Guy theory that's Stewie, right?
Probably.
And then he grows up to be Arnold.
He's what?
Hey Arnold.
Okay.
The football heads.
Yeah. All right. Interesting, but they would go back in time.
Oh yeah, and the end credit scene.
Okay.
Connected universe, obviously.
I mean, obviously, it would be amazing for it to be live action, but I think animation would be the safer route to go.
Oh, animation's the safe route for all of them.
But also just to I don't know. When I see number 1, I just don't want to see a kid bald. That just looks scary.
You know what? Just make a Finn Wolfhard. Shave his head.
Father. I love the final movie.
How would you do Father as live action? Would he just be like a silhouette? How would you do that? He would just be CGI, duh, obviously.
Probably, yeah, just a green screen. Not
Mhm.
like a green suit.
Andy Serkis. Making him.
See, how would you do the kids from down the lane, though? That would look weird, you
They'd
know?
find a way.
It would look weird
They
in
were
live
always
action.
weird.
But it would look weird for them to all be clumped together because it works in animation. Because you
But
can
that's the thing, like,
form that object.
play with it.
If it
I
can
mean,
get pulled
Pokemon
off.
sounded weird before we got Detective Pikachu, and you're like,
But like,
and at
okay.
first you were like, these look weird, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'm with this.
okay, I guess I'm not. I'm just saying like that. Those characters in particular, I feel like that'd be very hard to pull off.
Oh yeah, or the toilet paper dude. His whole head is just a piece of toilet paper.
I mean, that's,
roll.
That's not that bad.
Right.
Because it could just be like a mask
right.
instead.
I just want to see that last movie where it's just a total war.
Total war, dude. It'd be.
Doing the ships and stuff, they're just made out of like boxes and toys and
I love
random shit.
Pizza Store.
I'll spitball some more. Said it before. No, foreshadowed Chalk Zone. Somehow in that style of the Pixar short Kit Bull.
Still on your mind.
Can't plug that enough. Everyone go watch Kit Bull. Kitbull.
I think they can spell.
Just in case. But yeah, it would obviously be maybe do like live action for the human parts or the real world parts. And then maybe when he goes in the portal, because he's still the same animation when he's in Chalk Zone, correct? Or was he chalky?
No, I think he was the same.
Right. So maybe nix the lore a bit and make him a little more chalky, or make him a cartoon when he goes in the Chalk Zone. I think that'd be fine. Like make him his cartoon self when he goes into the Chalk Zone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because seeing a normal human kid in the Chalk Zone is like, nah, it's just a kid in a green screen. I'd make it 3D. But that would kill the whole point of chalk if it was 3D. What was the blue guy's name? Well,
I don't remember.
If it's blue, I'm going to be so mad.
No, because that's for Foster Home for Imaginary Friends.
And that's a nice segue because that's immediately the next thing.
That was in my list as well. I love
live action. Try your best.
I
Get
mean,
the trippiness.
it would work because like it's imaginary
Jeez.
characters.
Live action.
Like it's imaginary characters, so they're all kind of CGI.
Right, but like how would they look with realistic CGI? Or not realistic, but
I think Eduardo would be adorable. Oh, I love Eduardo. I think Coco would be creepy but funny. Will would be a friendly giant. I think he'd look good too.
I was having a problem with all their names. Thank you for saying that. Karen Gilliam is Frankie, of course.
I had to find her to just be in all of these.
Do we have is there a human granny that's a foot tall? Do you believe the theory that Frankie is the the imaginary friend of the grandma?
That gets too real when
right?
I think about that, and I'm like,
I would definitely do like a credit scene, like at the end,
because like when you look at it, they are like wearing the same outfit.
All the arrows point toward it being right.
Like, have the creators like come out and said anything about it?
I don't think they want to.
Honestly, I feel like
I think it's up to interpretation. I'd love to see the house.
Foster's Home was kind of serious at points.
Oh yeah, it had a lot of themes too.
Like, I think like if I really had a chance to make one of these shows into a movie, I feel like I would do Foster's Home.
Just so you could get that message.
Get that message out that like it's okay to have imaginary friends and it's okay to grow up, but like what if there was this awesome place where your imaginary friends could go and live and be with their imaginary friends and like
know that when you leave your friend, they will go to a nice place.
I'm getting so deep right now.
Did you have an imaginary friend?
I mean,
I can never really get the closest thing I could get was just putting personality into my like stuffed animals.
Yeah, like I mean, I probably like not really. I just played with toys a lot. I didn't really like just run around a playground and be like, "Come on, Billy, you can't catch me." Like, nah, I would just like my toys would be like my imaginary friends,
right?
And so I guess that's my imaginary friends. But if
Eduardo is my imaginary friend.
Love that show. I love the episode where they make fun of Dora the Explorer. That's a great one with Eduardo.
I totally forgot about the bully. That
Yeah.
kid was one of the worst.
And I love those creatures. You know, like when the bullies make up the creatures and they're in the big cage in the backyard.
Do you remember they had like a Foster's Home MMO on the Cartoon Network
I think so.
website, and it was like one of the best. You'd like travel around the house.
Yeah,
you'd playing like a bunch
yes.
of, you made your own imaginary
Yeah,
friend,
yep, I love that game.
and you just heard the theme play over and over again. And you went into
Yeah.
different rooms. God, the rooms, the art style that you can do, and everything. It kind of felt like Monsters Inc. Almost full of different doors.
Let's just make this movie
Let's make all these movies, bro.
right now. Let's just grab the camera and let's do something, okay?
Okay, there's a little more to that. I can't just make a blue man right there. Fluidity.
But yeah, like I said, like if I had the opportunity, I feel like Foster's Home would be my number one.
One of the first ones
Yeah.
over, because like with Invader Zim and whatnot, it's like I feel like other people can make that so much better. Because like I don't have the art style to pull it off the best. You know?
Yeah, and I feel like Conan Kids Next Door would be awesome to make and be so intense and epic. But I kind of feel like I'd want to make like a sweet kids movie
Yeah.
that like kids could learn a lesson but also love. Kind of like the first Lego movie. Like,
Right.
it's really funny, but like it has a very sweet, heartfelt message that
It's got a lot of meaning to it.
yeah, and that's what I would want to do with something that I got a lot of meaning from when I was a kid.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
wow, I really didn't think that much into it, but like now that might be a passion right there.
Passion project?
Yeah, that might be a passion project.
You know what? We'll just crop that out of the podcast and no one can take that.
Yeah, another one.
A lot more. Wild Thornberries. Too easy.
I mean, but
Live
they already
action.
got live action.
Live action.
Okay.
Dude, just Steve Irwin, the family, the movie. Who would be Nigel?
Nobody.
And
could
how
be
many
Nigel.
times did he say smashing?
Nobody could be Nigel.
What was the whole stick with that? She was just, she could talk to animals, and they had that monkey.
Yeah.
Oh, and then that,
The
little brother.
Yeah.
I forgot about it. Who plays the hot sister? Johansson? She's not bitchy enough. I mean, she could be. She's an actress. She can do whatever she wants. Never really thought about it.
I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe like just like a nobody.
Rachel
Yeah.
McAdams?
I think
Reappraise
she's
her
I think
Mean
she's too
Girls?
old.
Oh, yeah, true. I didn't really think about that.
Yeah, like she's pretty old.
You know what? Karen Gilliam. Put a wig on her.
Look, Karen
Gilliam could be the main girl.
Oh.
That's nice. No, as the nose.
That's a nose.
What was the main girl's name?
Hell if I know.
Eliza Thornberry?
Sounds
Does that sound right?
kind of nice.
El Tigre. Remember El Tigre?
A little
Think
wrestling.
about it. No, that was Mucha Lucha. Even though did he wrestle? No, he fought bad guys. He was a little Mexican kid and he had a tiger suit. He's El Tigre.
Maybe.
Had like the little white fur on the side.
A picture's popping in my head. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
I really watched it though.
Disney could pick that up, make it like Coco or Pixar, make it so much better.
Was it a Disney Channel show?
No, it's Nickelodeon. It's either Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network.
Okay.
Definitely one of those two. I just realized like Pixar wouldn't be able to do that then.
I know. That's why I was like, oh, okay, Disney made it, but
But it was 2D, it wasn't 3D. Anyways, looked really cool. Skip Jimmy Neutron's. It's still a 3D movie. Imagine that as live action.
no,
With
can't.
the egg people.
Jimmy Neutron. I just couldn't like.
Right.
He needs his big head, and you can't do that.
Now what would another cartoon movie, what would it be about? What would he do this time? Literally anything? Can we just get the Spy movie?
Ah, beautiful, gorgeous, beautiful, gorgeous. I don't know what the next movie would be about.
Who is that
I feel
scientist?
like they kind of
again?
did every story you could with with that kind
Right? You feel like you could say that about any cartoon that got enough seasons.
of right.
Like SpongeBob, I feel like they did that already. What was who voiced the professor dude that can't finish anything?
Oh, Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. Oh, I can totally hear it right now.
Yeah.
Hit me with one since I kept stealing yours.
Oh, you're good.
Still two of yours.
I'll delete Foster's Home. I know it's already getting made, but I just want to mention really quick. Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope that it sticks with kind of the violent aspect.
Oh yeah, which I feel like it's not.
I know. Like, if I don't see some animal get smashed with a gigantic hammer,
Dude, or
I'm gonna be mad.
put Tom's tail in a gun and shoot it and it just got exploded.
Yeah.
There's definitely not going to be a gun in the movie.
Nope, not at all. It's gonna be a
Dude, is it
kid's
just me or were cartoons so much more violent back in the day?
movie. They were definitely.
But video games are ruining children. They're making them violent
Got the fingers out.
and want to shoot children. Other children. Freaking gag me with a spoon.
Hands down, live action.
Ooh.
Samurai Jack.
Yep. Hell to the fucking yeah.
Samurai Jack.
I don't know if he's too old. Just put some makeup on him. Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan, you think so?
He could pull it off. Or maybe Jet Li. Jet Li, I think, is too easy.
Jet Li's too easy.
But yeah, dude. Aku. What the hell would he look like? He would.
Anything you wanted, dude.
Exactly.
I
Who voices Aku?
I'm gonna be looking it up while we talk, but that show is amazing. He's set into the future. Oh, it's great.
Samurai Jack, gotta get back to the past. Yeah. Oh my god. Dude, it'd be like Blade Runner
Seriously, like I think he'd
with
be
a
really
little
good,
less mist.
He'd be a really good director to take over it.
Oh yeah. See now,
I need to watch the new season, dude.
right? Keep needing to get on that. I would love to do like a whole summary of like the series, but that'd be too hard. You have to do at least 2 movies, 3 movies. Because I would love to put the dog archers. You remember that episode where we had to go to the tower because you thought there was a portal in there, and they were just
Maybe.
these super talented and skillful blind archers.
Such good visuals.
Oh yeah,
The art style was so unique.
it's insane. That doesn't ring a bell to you?
No,
Like Jackie would just like step on Samurai Jack would just like step in the snow and then immediately arrow. Just,
you ever play this game?
no,
I think I
remember
did.
looking at it. Was it good?
I think it was pretty good.
Oh really?
I think I liked it a lot.
Huh?
I just looked up a
Is
video
it
game for
just like a beat 'em up?
Samurai Jack. I think it was like an action adventure
Slice
game.
and dice. Huh.
Well,
I'm just hearing like all the sounds too, like when he went through the portal when it's like.
yeah, but that's a good one.
I'm gonna shoot through some more smaller ones.
Yeah.
And Eddie, love it so much. Gotta do something with it,
Yeah.
dude. Live action with the giant cheeks. How would that look?
Creepy ass tongues.
Oh god. I just want it to be live action just so I can see the iconic shot of them running. Eddie with his feet up and his back all the way to the ground. Or it's just cartoon.
Or
Another cartoon. Angry Beavers. Somehow.
That's
Just do
your-
something. Just bring it back.
You love them.
Please. Powerpuff Girls. I know they had a movie. Live action. Somehow. You're that face.
I don't know about live
No.
action.
Nah. Is it
I just think they look too generic. I'm telling you, when characters look a certain way and they're so iconic.
Not
it's-
if you do it like Alita. Give her the giant
Eh.
The
But
giant
then,
round
but then they're gonna
eyes.
have fingers. I don't like that.
True.
I don't want them to have fingers.
I forgot they have nubs. They have little nubs.
little nub.
Shout out Little Nub.
Little nub.
There's only a small group of people that understand that reference. I don't know if you ever watched this. It was on Cartoon Network. Time Squad. Not ringing any bells.
Mm-mm.
If I remember correctly, it was this barbarian-looking dude
Oh, and a robot.
and a robot
Yeah,
and like
I think
a
I
kid,
watched maybe an episode.
right? And just there's a lot of time-related ones.
Mm.
A lot of cartoons
easy.
with time, right? A lot of scenarios you can do going back in time.
Mhm.
And I don't know, ooh, do you remember Robot Jones? Wow, I haven't thought about that in forever. He was a little robot, had a cube head and a little
In high school?
dome in high school. You remember in the Rubik's Cube?
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you for a second. I literally thought about that like 2 seconds before you mentioned it in my head.
Stop.
I thought about
Was it
that
because you said robot, dude?
Yeah, and then I just thought of that show. That is crazy. That's twice now that we thought about the same thing. Because like I instantly just got an image in my head of watching
That
at my
weird-
grandma's house.
Art style?
Yes. We need to stop, dude. This is
I need to look at that theme because like I remember being like weird and like, but still iconic and stuck out. I only got a few more. If you got
okay.
say some, I don't know how many you had left.
I got 4 more.
Oof. Yeah, go ahead and knock some of those out.
I'll knock out 2 of them because 2 of them. One of them is just kind of for last, but I would love it. But there's one that's like kind of serious. Dexter's Laboratory.
Easy, too easy.
Too easy.
Who could DD be if it was live action? Who would Dexter be if it's live action? Who's a super
know, it's
short
kind of
nerdy
hard.
guy, right? Who's a well-known actress that has very tall legs? You know, Gal Gadot, make her blonde,
Make her blonde.
make her dumb,
Make her blonde
and pale.
I would love that. Oh.
I think that's impossible to turn into Wonder Woman.
Ha 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 ha.
What was his name?
Diddly
No. Diddley.
diddly do. What was his name?
Choo 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 choo. Choo 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 choo. Looking it up.
Did it begin with a D or an
I think-
M?
Mandark.
Mandark.
Both. An M and a D and Mandark. Dude, how can you just say M and it just boom?
You just instantly, oh, yep, remember that.
And he would give his haircuts with a bowl and it had a crack in it, so that's why it had a little
Yeah.
divot.
Yeah, I love that show. Great show.
Can we just get a movie just about the French episode where he learns French by putting the sleep tape and it gets repeated on something cheese?
Oh, yes.
Omelette de fromage.
Remember the episode where
And then
like,
he couldn't get in his lab because it's the only thing he could say.
remember the episode where he wants to bang his babysitter so bad that he grows older? He like grows like 10 years older and then he's like super ugly.
Dude, can we get a movie about Justice Friends? Or whatever they're called?
Oh.
Or would Marvel sue? Because they're like, this is a blatant ripoff.
Thor with the guitar.
Hell, and he surfs on it. What was the Hulk's name?
I love their Bert and
The
Ernie
impeccable-
TV show that they would watch.
The what?
The Bert and Ernie TV show that they would watch.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Yeah, that was great. I forgot about that spin. That's what I miss about cartoons. It's like
They used to have like mini cartoons in
they use
between.
mini cartoons in between.
Did you ever see Detective Squirrel?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes. Oh my
And he
god.
talked like that.
Oh
I've got it, BC. I've got the answer.
wow.
And he had like a sidekick mole.
I would have never thought about that.
Right, let's make that a movie. Easy. There's Detective Squirrel. Two Stupid Dogs. I think that was his own show. Two Stupid Dogs. No, it was like a wiener dog and like a big poofy dog.
If I saw a picture.
Right. I Am Weasel.
Oh yeah, I'm
IR Baboon.
Yakety yak.
Don't talk
Don't talk
back.
back.
No, we're just talking about all the cartoons we want to bring back. See, that's the thing. Stop making new cartoons. Just bring back old ones.
Bring him back.
Bring them back. Just,
So I got 2 more. How many we got left?
I got 4.
All right.
I like these 2. 2 popular 80s, 90s cartoons. Thundercats. Why has that not been one?
It's being remade and it looks awful.
Oh, you mean Thundercats Go?
Yeah.
Which it might as well be called.
Why is that the new art style? Because it's poppy looking.
Dude, that's what all modern cartoons look like now. Steven Universe.
I miss the rawness, the hard black lines of cartoon characters.
I wonder what was going on with Ed and Eddie. There's a certain word for it where they're just standing still, but the lines are still moving.
Oh yeah.
They move back and forth. I know most of them didn't do that, but there's something about that cartoon that was like it's not needed, but I like it,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know why. But yeah, I saw this sheet or this picture where it showed just like how close cartoons nowadays are, and they just have like the same head shape, and they just put different eyes and mouths on them, and they look like all popular cartoons of today. And I'm like, yeah, that kind of sucks. There's so much variety before, but like at the same time, there's still cartoons nowadays that have a lot of variety. I don't know. There's much shit I give Gumball. That show's actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
Seen every now and then. It's got a very distinct art style.
Gumball is kind of funny. I'll give it to them.
Voltron. Power Rangers-esque. I know we got the Netflix series and it's really good. I need to catch up on it. But make it like Power Rangers. Not the Michael Bay Power Rangers, but like what Power Rangers should have been.
Power Rangers should have been. Keyword.
And a dope, giant Voltron.
Do you think we'll ever get another Power Rangers live-action movie?
Yeah, when we're making it.
We're gonna just make everything.
Because, dude, that theme is too good to waste it on a dumb Michael Bay-esque type movie.
Go, go, Power Rangers!
Because every time I listen to the like rock version that I have, I'm just like, I could totally do a sequence with this song, but just amped up with some IMAX speakers and just go to town with it. And they do the whole, not the King Vader version where there's just.
Oh yeah.
I got to get surprised one, so I don't want to say it just yet.
Okay. Should I say my
You got a serious one and a joke one.
and a joke one? But the joke one is like,
Good. Do you want to say that for last?
yeah, because
Okay.
you'll probably just be like, why? But I would love it.
Ooh, Freddy Fish. I know it's not a cartoon, but
Yeah,
make it a movie.
yeah.
Like Finding Nemo.
Or make it like the cross universes, like all those. Spy Fox, Tut Tut, Putt Putt.
Putt Putt Pajama Sam.
Yeah, they all just somehow come together.
Dude, the humongous universe. Hell yeah.
Animaniacs, dude.
Whoa, that's a serious one? Oh,
Yeah.
like serious as in like it could be done, but the joke one's like a throwaway. Okay, I thought you meant serious like dark.
No, like
Let's
because
get Animaniac Space Jam.
it'd be awesome.
Like, would you want to make it like Space Jam or
Okay,
a
no,
cartoon?
this is what I would want. I would want it to be live action, like Looney Tunes are back. Okay, the whole
right?
movie.
Like, that's what I meant by Space Jam.
Yeah, the whole movie is filmed on the Warner Brothers lot because the Animaniacs
Right.
are in the water tower.
Yeah.
So like, you could have celebrities walking down and then just have fucking Bugs Bunny walk across, and have like Pinky and the Brain and like Tweety Bird and just all these characters are just walking around Warner Brothers sets, and then somebody lets the can't even say it 'cause I'm so excited. The Animaniacs loose, and then they just start wrecking mayhem on sets,
Oh, yeah.
and so the whole movie is them trying to get them back, and then you just
And then we have
pinpoint
some
iconic
less.
scenes
Yeah.
from the TV show, like when the older Animaniac list all the countries. You know that video I'm talking about. Like
Mhm.
you just do such iconic. Like,
That's like the one that sticks out. That's the
does
only one I
that
remember.
movie sound really good though?
Yeah. I think it's
It'd be-
another one that you have to be like another passion project.
Like it seems like it could happen because it's all licensed under Warner Brothers.
Right.
You'd only film it on set.
And we
really,
can- we
the
can
only
go-
big thing you're probably paying for is like celebrities to be in it, and like
You could totally do like make it more nostalgic and do other shows, cartoons you had on WB Kids,
yeah,
like Static Shock.
you could have cameos like that. Like you could have
Right.
characters like that.
You own that.
And wouldn't it be awesome if like they snuck into like if they were filming a classic Looney Tunes skit that you were seeing from behind the
Right.
scenes? So you had like Steven Spielberg like directing it or something, and he's like, "Okay, Elmer Fudd, you're gonna go over there, and Bugs, you're gonna pop up and be like, 'What's up, Doc?'" And then you watch that, your mind is blown because it would just be such a fun.
I can just see
movie.
the main guy being like elbowing Bugs. And he's like, "Hey, what's up, Doc? Get it?" And then Bugs is like, "Who let him in here?"
That'd be fun.
Right?
To see cartoon characters acting in the real world just like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And so that is my serious
That's
one.
definitely in the top 5 serious ones.
Like,
That we've gone through.
yeah. And 'cause I love Animaniacs. They're so
Oh, yeah.
funny. And they're so just...
I mentioned it. And I assume DC could do it eventually. Static Shock would be dope
Mm-hmm.
at some point. I'm just remembering like all the WB shows now. What was the it looked like the Batman art style. He was blue. His hair was black and it was like jet black. God, what was his name?
They have a red suit on?
Yeah, blue skin, red suit, had like a thunderbolt,
What was his name?
right? He kind of had the mask personality, you know? Very rubbery. I think he ran super fast.
I'll look it up.
But we get like Shaolin monks. You remember that? Shaolin monk?
Maybe.
The kid with the bald head and the dots on his forehead.
Yep, that sounds a little
Mhm.
bit more familiar.
Bring Jackie Chan. Live action. The Jackie Chan where they're going after talismans. Jackie! Hiya! So, gosh darn good. So many options.
So many options.
Those aren't even ones that I wrote down that totally
Alright.
could have.
Go ahead.
Oh, I wrote this list before it came out, but we definitely need a mainline Pokemon movie. Maybe with Ash. Maybe not as a kid. Ash needs to grow up. Let's be real. But still looking forward to Detective Pikachu, so we might not even need it. But last on the list was, this would be super dope, the Crimson Chin as a Marvel-esque movie. Never thought about that. You know how dope that would be? Look,
That'd be
Crimson
pretty cool.
Chin. You got H2 Olga in there. I don't know any other villains. I just remember H2 Olga. Oh,
Wasn't there like an anti one?
No, they all kind of look like. I think there's an anti one, but there was the brass chin. No, not the brass chin. The brass knuckle. The brass
Oh
knee.
yeah. Freakazoid.
Freakazoid. That. God damn it.
If you guys remember, we were trying to talk about the
Yeah.
guy in the red suit.
But you remember
from
Freakazoid, right?
Yeah, I remember Freakazoid.
Definitely could do a movie about it. But you know
Now,
what I'm saying?
would Jay Leno come back for the voice?
What's Jay? Oh, dang. Wait, you said Jay Leto?
Jay Leto.
Okay, I didn't know if you said Jay Leto or Jared Leto.
Oh no,
I guess it was Jay Leto. Yeah, why not?
because I obviously did that for his. Dude,
What?
I just typed in Crimson Chin villains. Got this guy.
Oh, I don't remember him. I
You
think he was one of the smaller ones.
Remember him?
Oh,
Oh,
Golden Sumo, dude.
buddy. Isn't
Yeah.
that like that's like his
Bronze
villain?
kneecap. That
That's
was one
the
of
bronze kneecap.
Yeah.
Okay, for some reason I thought you were talking about this guy
was it? Brass knuckles. Okay.
because you said brass knuckles.
bronze. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, here's the one I was talking about. The
Anti-
anti.
Is it really just anti chin?
Uh,
Does it have an X on the C?
Negachin.
Nega chin.
Negachin.
Is there like a silver one on there?
Oh yeah, he's the toe clipper. But
Oof.
what I freaked out was because this just brought me back. Remember that guy?
Oh yeah, that was just a Timmy Turner, right?
Yeah, it was for Timmy Turner. It wasn't him, but
Dude, we could totally do a crossover. Oh, that was the obvious Darth Vader
oh,
one.
Iron Lung.
That's the one I'm thinking of. Iron Lung. This would be perfect as a mini because we could just flash all these
Yeah.
images onto the screen.
But Crimson Chin is pretty awesome. I'll give him that. Oh, and then they had all the different Crimson Chin characters.
Dude, the Spideyverse before Spideyverse.
Whew, that's some good stuff right there.
So good. See, I would love to do stuff like that because imagine having end credit scenes for your future movies. Because like you're that big of a filmmaker that people stay at the end of your movies because they're like, do you think they're gonna connect it to like a sequel, or maybe he's gonna like show like his next movie? Like your schedule is so unlocked that you have movies lined up, you know, or like movies that are almost done. Kind of catch where I'm going?
Yeah.
It's like maybe something like that. Like you're fading out of the screen of like the episode, the movie, and it goes on to Timmy Turner. And they're like, I think it. Did he just not say Fairly Odd Parents movie? And the audience goes crazy,
Hopefully.
right? Oh, if it was like if it was Drake Bell.
Right.
You remember?
like-
I forgot it. You remember that?
yeah, they made like 2 of those.
Oh my god. Well, must have been good enough to make a second one.
Are you ready for my last one?
I think so. My body's not ready.
So come on down to Mr. Meaty. We're friends.
I should have
meat
known.
to eat.
I should have known. And
Meat.
obviously, it's going to be a whole episode or a movie of just puppeteering.
Hell yeah!
I don't think this is a joke one. That's definitely going to be one you make.
They are so creepy. They're so
What's going to be worse is you're going to make this right after Foster's Home. So like, oh, it's another feel-good movie.
right. Like I loved that show so much.
It was so disturbing.
It was hilarious. It was creepy. Their creepy eyes. The owner of
popping out.
Mr. Meaty, he was like the blue, dead-looking guy.
Oh,
I just
I
loved.
need to see pictures of these.
I just loved that show. I loved it so much that I literally made
Yeah.
entire cast out of paper bags.
Yeah, those lunch bags. Those are actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like frozen.
Yeah.
The yellow eyes.
I remember. Did you watch that show? Kind of.
Oh yeah. Like I've watched
Remember the tapeworm
A lot.
episode
kind of.
where like.
I've definitely seen a lot, but it's hard to remember.
Yeah, there's like the, I
There's a
love that
goth
one.
girl.
I love the hippies one where they're all like in like a tribal ritual thing at night and like they're like wondering what they're doing and
I know you don't want to make it live action, but who would play the first two guys? Jonah Hill? That's the bigger one. Even though he's lost a lot of weight.
Jonah Hill and
Shaggy for everything.
Shaggy for everything. You gotta have a cool
Dude.
jock kind of guy.
I don't know what. He's not really Topher Grace.
You think so?
It doesn't really look like him,
Not
but like
jock. I guess not jock's not that bad, but
skater.
skate punk.
I could see it. But I'm open to more ideas.
But I love it. I think it's kind of one of like, I say it's like a cult Nickelodeon show.
Oh yeah.
It's like one of those you're just like, wow, that was really on Nickelodeon.
Dude, just their movements. I see him hitch like this and they were just like,
But yeah,
that's how you make puppets look like they walk. It's just jerk them
So-
side to side.
top 3. If you had to pick top 3,
Oh, like I can only do 3 of these.
yeah.
I just closed my book. God,
I have
open it
my
back in.
3.
Yeah, go ahead and do yours.
But not in no order. Animaniacs, Foster's Home, and Danny Phantom.
Yep, Danny Phantom.
Those would be my 3.
Gosh darn. Yeah, since you're already doing Danny Phantom and Foster's Home, leave that up to you. Because when we make those, we're definitely gonna be working with each other anyways.
Yeah.
Crimson Chin,
That
to.
was a good one. That was him alone was a good idea.
right? I really like that. Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack.
Gotta frickin' do it. Oh, I just had it. Oh, Martin Mystery. That would be the passion one. Really love that one. But I think with Martin Mystery, I'd rather make that like a TV show maybe.
Yeah.
But like a premium one.
Premium.
I want HBO
On that.
budget.
All right. Well, this was a fun podcast.
So you can still see them in the theaters when it's a big deal.
Oh yeah, the
I would totally go for like
epic
a...
conclusion.
You could totally make it like a Westworld feel.
Okay.
Like
seen that
there's
show,
darker... Yeah, same, but you get the feeling that like more is going on. A lot of theories and stuff going on. Any other like cartoons we can reminisce about? There's a definite theme, if you guys noticed. We only picked like maybe 1 or 2 Disney shows.
Disney just didn't really have cartoon, you know.
They had some good ones though. I mean, Kim Possible's a big standout. Not one of the best ones. But Brandy and Bunny. It was literally like a dog princess thing that fell out of a plane. She was very posh. She fell out into the jungle. And then there's a dumb bunny and they both are like paired up.
I don't know what
They're
you're
just
talking
surviving
about.
in the jungle.
Be honest with you.
Do we just need a Zack and Cody movie? When they're 30?
Would they do it?
Maybe.
They should come back for an episode now. Go back to
Act like nothing
go
changed.
back on the set.
Dude, just to get a little more Esteban Julio.
Mosby.
Am or boom? Boom.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't see any.
off the top of my,
Oh,
I mean,
dude, Buzz Lightyear spin-off TV show movie.
yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be,
Bugs Life's main material, what the toy is based off of. And he's fighting Zurg. Plot twist, it's live action and Tim Allen still plays him. Gotta
I mean,
do
if
it.
we get Tim Allen back, that's fine by me.
Do you remember the Alien one? They're in space and like the main girl's like a blondie. And she's got like a green alien friend. I don't know.
No.
That's a very obscure one that just popped him in
Yeah,
my head.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Not Disney. My gym partner's a monkey. That'd be
My
fun.
gym partner is a monkey.
Monkey. I don't really think there's anything else.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking, but I don't know. There's just too many.
Definitely gonna think.
Oh, sorry, I just saw him right there. Grimm's Adventures of Billy and
Oh,
Mandy.
Tim Burton, all the way.
That'd be a good one.
Who would play Billy and/or Mandy if it was live action?
Again, they have the weird posture. I
Yeah.
don't know who would do it. I feel like you'd have to have kids, kind of like you just.
Right. I mean,
um,
yeah, they were kids.
I think that's kind of the last one. People like regular show.
Danny DeVito and Melissa McCarthy. I was trying to think of too short.
You know, Chowder.
Chowder.
I
What was the one you
enjoyed
said before
Chowder.
that?
Man, what did I say before that? I'm tired, dude. It's almost 2:30.
Chowder, Flapjack. Are you trying to find it?
Yeah.
It's bothering me now.
Oh, the regular show.
Oh yeah. That. Can we just talk about how like high energy that is, and then the title card?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like all dark and weird and mysterious. Regular show is a live action. Do it. Where it's a legit bluebird with the small proportion and a raccoon. It's a giant raccoon and bluebird.
Well, guys, I think that's gonna do it.
This has been long, super late,
It is really.
as most podcasts have been. But
Yeah.
it's like really late.
But yeah, guys, we'll be seeing you next week for Captain Marvel.
Is it gonna be good?
We'll find out.
Is it gonna be great?
Yeah, Matt.
I forgot he yeah.
Called us out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so look out for that.
You know what, Matt? If this movie's good, then I will change my mind about Godzilla. How about that? It'll be an A+.
Hope you guys have been enjoying all the videos on the channel.
Yep. Yep.
And we'll just
Please leave a nice review if you like this podcast. Leave some comments, some criticism, some things you like. What cartoon movies would you like to see be done? Or maybe,
give us a top 3.
yeah, give us your top 3. Let us know. Give that video a like. If you like hearing this, give it a subscribe. All the good stuff. Hit that bell, whatever it does.
Oh yeah, bing.
Bing, bong, the witch is dead. Just like I'm going to be once I hit this bed.
Oh, okay, guys. On that note, peace.
Bye!